So drunk, he fell off the stage. Sometimes Jones would simply disappear until his bandmates finally found him, sitting alone, drinking in the dark corner of a bar. A producer at Starday Records wanted him to try to develop his own style. He believed Jones could be a major star if he stopped imitating his musical heroes, Roy Acuff, Hank Williams, and Lefty Frizzell. He found that style, holding back the power of his voice until the drama of the song required it, bending and embroidering notes, all the while singing through his nearly clenched teeth.
Just because I asked a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere.
He had this quality of a musical instrument. He had complete control of this. It was much like an operatic singer, except that it was country.
She thinks I still care.
He approached each recording, he said, until you're just like the people in the song, and you're living it, and their problems become your problems, until you're lost in the song, and it just takes everything out of you. When Jones recorded in Nashville, other musicians started coming to his sessions just to listen to him sing.
In the 60s, he got to the point where he was making $1,000 a night, which was a lot of money for a country artist. He had the flat top haircut. He was singing hungry. And you think about monumental records like A Girl I Used to Know, She Thinks I Still Care, You Comb Her Hair, The Race Is On. These are very, very important records at that point in time. George was wide open in those days. He was living hard.
In 1968, his second wife, who didn't drink and didn't really like country music, divorced him, and he moved from Texas to Nashville. He opened a nightclub on Lower Broadway called Possum Holler and marketed a line of souvenirs, including women's lingerie called Possum Panties. Jones was 37 years old and a major star. He told his friends, "You can just say old Possum ain't getting married again until he's 69.
Well, I'm gonna get on the old and I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna leave this town, you decide.
George Jones's vow to stay single for the next 32 years lasted less than one. Jones and his new wife shared a number of things in common. Both had already been married twice before. Both had extraordinary voices.
We were watching TV, urged up and singing loud. I said he's the man to make our loving, there's no doubt. I'm believing you can go and now find out where he's at. And if you can't find him, I'll settle for that bluegrass country flag.
And Tammy Wynette's personal life seemed just as fragile and tormented as her new husband's.
Tammy's snatches at happiness were few and far between. That is what I observed. And you always wanted her to be happy because you felt like she wasn't. And you didn't know how to fix it. And you didn't know how to ask her if you could fix it.
Born Virginia Wynette Pugh in Itawamba County, Mississippi, close to the Alabama border, she had been raised on a cotton farm by her grandparents. Her father had died before she was 1, and her mother had moved to Memphis to work in a defense factory during World War II. She married at age 17, a month before her high school graduation. By the time she turned 23, she was the mother of 3 girls, divorcing her husband and living in Birmingham. making $45 a week by singing on a local television show early each morning before going to work all day at a beauty salon. In 1966, she packed her children and a few belongings into her car and moved to Nashville, where she started making the rounds along Music Row, hoping someone would sign her to a contract. When an executive offered her that possibility in exchange for sexual favors, she ran out. Eventually, she began showing up at the office of Billy Sherrill, a young producer at Epic Records.
Another record producer, who will be forever nameless. She had seen him, and he made some derogatory remarks about their relationship.